I'm just letting you know because I love to put you on. You're welcome. You're welcome. What up, friends? I have the collaboration that I have been waiting for. My favorite perfumer, master perfumer, Quentin Bisch and Lattafa just put together a fragrance, and it is called Teriaq. Let's dive in. Now, before we dive into the actual fragrance itself, I wanted to talk about the brand as well as Quentin Bisch and why he's my favorite perfumer. So Lattafa, many of you already know, it's an affordable Middle Eastern fragrance brand that is mostly known for doing dupes. However, they do have some original fragrance, like this one right here. Quentin Bisch, however, is the brilliant mind behind fragrances like Delina, my fave, you know how much I love it, and Delina Exclusive, you also know how much I love that one, as well as Valaya, also by Parfums de Marly, Hibiscus Mahajad by Maison Crivelli, as well as many other fragrances. However, the man has done an affordable fragrance. This is a really big deal. Really big deal, because the perfumes that I just showed you run $340 plus if you're buying them retail. Also, you don't have to buy them retail because you can definitely buy them wholesale prices for like $140 on things like Mercari and also Aura Fragrance and also Joma Shop. So just saying. I digress. So for Quentin Bisch to create an affordable fragrance is a really big deal. Teriaq that we have here just came out 2 weeks ago. I have now officially had this fragrance in hand, uncapped, sprayed for 2 weeks. The reason why this is also important is because Lattafa, along with many of these other affordable fragrance brands, their fragrances are so affordable because they haven't had time to mature. Fragrance usually is bottled and then it sits. Or I think it's the other way around. It's made, it sits, then it's bottled, then it's shipped out. However, there is time needed in the maturation process. And these, they're bottled, they're immediately shipped out. So I looked at my package. It literally says it was packaged January 2024. It is, I believe, the 26th of February today. So just so you know, the fragrance that you're going to get right this second is not even half of the beautiful essence that you're going to get once this has had time to sit for a few months. Now let's go ahead and dive into the actual scent. The way that I would categorize Teriaq, to me, I would say that this is a fruity, ambery leather fragrance. Now hear me out. A lot of people are going to say, oh, this is honey forward. This is white floral forward. To me, I definitely get the leather that is in the dry down of this. I will say this is feminine leaning. However, it's also very sweet. So if you've ever smelled things like Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle, or if you ever smelled Pink Sugar, you're going to be getting something similar to this. Personally, I do think that this has some major differences from La Belle. I think that this has more depth and complexity. Quentin Bisch also created La Belle. However, I can't imagine that the man is going to release something that he's basically already done before. Especially something that is that people are so excited about. So to me, this really does feel like an original creation, but with some inspiration from a previous fragrance. The notes that we have in Teriaq are caramel, pink pepper, bitter almond, apricot, honey, rhubarb, white flowers, rose, leather, vanilla, labdanum, musk, and vetiver. Now, Quentin Bisch is known for his signature pairing of rose and rhubarb. I definitely can smell the signature here. You get that same slight sharpness and coziness from the rose and the rhubarb combo that you get in Delina and Delina Exclusive. However, here, again, it has a woodier, deeper base because of that vetiver and because of that leather note. I personally find this to be incredibly sexy. It also has a hint of spice to it, and for me, that pink pepper off the top is what gives it its sex appeal. A lot of people don't realize that pink pepper, historically in perfume, has been considered a very sensual note to add in to as a top note. That apricot comes through really strongly. That honey on skin is what really shows up for me too. You're going to have to like honey notes to enjoy this. You're going to have to like honey fragrances, in my opinion, to really enjoy this because it is quite sweet. There's an element of decadence to this because of the honey mixed with the rhubarb and the rose. This fragrance literally smells to me how this color looks. You see how it's that rose gold? That, if I had to give the fragrance a color, it's spot on. It's exactly this. Longevity, I get like 8+ hour wear out of this before it becomes a skin scent. Also, the sillage on this baby is insane. I'm telling you, the sillage is nuts. Little story time. Right when I got this fragrance, I got it on, I'm going to say the day before Valentine's Day. My fiance and I, we just moved, we share an office. So excited, unbottled it, sprayed it, was like, okay, 2 sprays is all I put. I went into the office, sat down at my computer to do some work, and he immediately turned around and said, oh my God, that must be a new fragrance. It smells so good. What is it? I love it. Y'all, I have so many bottles of fragrance and this man is not reacting to most of them. So for him to have a visceral reaction to being so taken and so excited about something I'm wearing lets you know how sexy, how sensual this is. I've seen some other reviews online, some written reviews of people saying that this is a men magnet. I'm not putting that out there. I'm just saying that my man likes it a lot. I have worn this a lot over the last few days. I've gotten tons of compliments. It leaves such a sexy and gorgeous scent trail, and I personally really love it. Let's get into a full rating of Teriaq. For originality of the fragrance, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say it's probably a 6 out of 10. Why? Because we know that it does have La Belle as a strong reference, as well as Pink Sugar, I would say, maybe as a strong reference. So originality, we're pushing it. However, how well blended it is, I'm going to go ahead and give that an 8 out of 10. This, to me, does take me on a really beautiful journey. Right off the top, in the top notes, like I said, I get that spice of the pink pepper. That's what comes through the most to me. In the heart of the fragrance, once it dries down after about 30 minutes, I really do get that beautiful rose, that rhubarb, as well as that really sensual white flower mix that's in there. And then in the dry down, that for me, after about an hour, that's when I get the most prominent leather and musk and vetiver. So I personally, I do love a sexy, woody scent. And so to have a honey and sweet forward woody scent, it's a gem for me. Rating for sillage, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. People are going to be able to smell you from across the room, okay? Just be prepared. 1, 2 sprays, you probably don't need much with this. Longevity, like I said, I get about an 8-hour wear before it becomes a skin scent. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I don't know yet whether I would say that this is a year-round fragrance. It's definitely going to be a winter, maybe spring, and fall fragrance. However, this might be a little too much in really hot weather because of that sweetness. However, give it a try and let me know. I know that I'm going to test it in summer nights and see how it does, and I will report back. But for now, I can definitely say it's going to be a fall, winter, and spring fragrance. Time of day when you could wear this? I would wear this during the day and at night. Yes, this would make for a super sexy, luxurious date night scent, but this would also be a super fun and sassy, playful daytime scent to dress up even a t-shirt and jeans, or like what I have on, a sweatshirt and some cute pants. I wouldn't necessarily say that this is an office fragrance because of the fact that it is going to be so strong. And when you are in an office or you are amongst a lot of people in a closed space, sometimes strong and sweet fragrances like this can be a little difficult because not everybody has the same tolerance as us, you know? So I would say steer away from the office. However, other occasions, perfectly fine. You can definitely dress this up or you can dress this down. Now, I really do think that this is feminine leaning. However, I have sprayed this on my fiance and it smelled delicious on him. And I know that we are in a massive time of change in the fragrance industry where things that have traditionally been marketed to men, male scents, are being worn by a lot of women, and things that have traditionally been marketed to women are being worn by men. The thing that you have to realize is that a fragrance, no matter how sweet or how spicy, how sweet or how woody, is going to smell different whether you are a man or a woman because of your hormones and also because of the thickness of your skin. So, like I said, I did spray this on my fiance. I thought it smelled so good on him. I could see a man wearing this, but that man is going to have some swag to be able to pull it off. I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. But I would love to see it. Could this be a signature scent? I definitely do think so. I think that this would be incredibly memorable by anybody who did choose this to be their signature scent. I would love to come across that person. Maybe I'm going to be that person. It's beautiful and it's delicious. It's very cozy and comforting and alluring at the same time without trying to do too much. Price. This is incredibly affordable. Like I said, other Quentin Bisch creations can run $340+. However, this one, you can get this bad boy. This is a 3.4 ounce, 100 ml. You can get this for $40 right now on Joma Shop. No, this is not a sponsored post. No, I don't even have an affiliate link. I'm just letting you know because I'd love to put you on. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ooh. I'm going to say that this is the kind of fragrance that is going to take confidence to wear. Why? Because it will get you noticed. If that is a goal in wearing fragrance, go for it. But if it's not a goal, maybe steer away from it. This is going to be a booyah in your face. I know you like to look at me. I know who I am. Hi, how are you? Kind of scent. So if that is also something you're trying to lean into in yourself, then maybe this would be a fun thing to wear. If that's something that scares you a little bit, maybe don't wear it. But if that just is you, go and get this. Go and get this. I don't know what else to say about this. I love this. It's super sexy. I'm really thankful that I have this. And yeah, your girl, it's going to be smelling like Teriaq a lot more often. Yeah, that is my review of Teriaq by Quentin Bisch and Lattafa. Now, I love dedicated reviews. I'm thinking of doing a lot more dedicated reviews on my channel because of the fact that I personally find them to be very useful when I'm searching on YouTube. So if you like this, please go ahead, let me know down in the comments. Also, if there are other fragrances that you would like me to do a dedicated review of, let me also know that down in the comments, or just whatever else you would like to see. I'm here. I'm here for the people. So let me know what's up. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm so thankful that you're here. Go ahead, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.